Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and another food review here on my second channel. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Laura Ashley and we are going to be reviewing Turkey and the Wolf. This is going to be different than how I normally have done the food reviews, mostly because I'm reviewing the whole place, not just a specific item, it's the whole place. I did go to New Orleans last month and I went with a group of friends, and one of the places we visited was called the Turkey and the Wolf. Sounds a little strange. I'm still not entirely sure why it's called the Turkey and the Wolf. I haven't been able to figure that out. I probably should have asked one of the people when we were there why it was named Turkey and the Wolf, or why the owner decided to name it Turkey and the Wolf, but it will remain a mystery until I go back again. Backstory on this place. It is, as I mentioned, situated in New Orleans. I believe it's in the Garden District of New Orleans. Owned by Chef Mason Hereford. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. Hereford. Hereford. Who owns not only the Turkey and the Wolf, but also Molly's Rise and Shine. We didn't get to go to Molly's Rise and Shine. I didn't know he owned two different places, but Turkey and the Wolf is one of the ones that's like always, people are always like suggesting it to everybody else, saying like, if you go to New Orleans, you have to go here. And we figured out why. So Mason Hereford used to be a chef de cuisine at a restaurant in New Orleans called Coquette. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Coquette. But just like any chef, he dreamed of opening his own place, his own sandwich shop, which is what he did in, I want to say, about 2013, 2014. Thus rose Turkey and the Wolf. Mason was also a contestant chef on Iron Chef. And there is video of him on YouTube where he's gonna challenge one of the Iron Chefs. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen if he won or what he made, but just knowing that you ate a meal from a contestant on Iron Chef, like it just blows my mind. Like honestly, it just blows my mind. He opened the restaurant in 2013, 2014, and then 3 years later, it got named Best New Restaurant in America. #1 Best New Restaurant in America. Like, how? It's like, I can understand that only because I've tried the food. It was amazing. And I will show you guys some pictures while we're doing this review, because we took some pictures after the fact. But yeah, it's hard to explain. So yeah, to me, at least in my opinion, the outside of Turkey and the Wolf kind of looks like one of those, it doesn't look like a restaurant. It kind of looks like one of those hole in the wall type of things where it's like, okay, yeah, like a few people know of this place, like it's a nicely guarded secret and everything. Honestly, like if you saw the lines that were like the line of people that were lining up to waiting for this place to open up so they can get the food, it is not a little restaurant hole in the wall type thing. People know. They know that this place makes good food and they are here for it. Waiting, like, I don't know, I think we were waiting for maybe 10 or 15 minutes before the restaurant actually opened. And while we were waiting, we were talking with another couple who had visited the restaurant previously, and they were giving us suggestions and everything, telling us like, oh, you got to try this one, you got to try this meal or this item on the menu or whatever. And they don't really have a big menu. It was posted on the outside of the door so that as you're waiting in line, you can browse the selection of what you might want to get. Honestly, they didn't need a lot of stuff. Like, the food they created was so amazing. It was life-changing. That's the best way I could describe it. It was life-changing. So there was, inside there was an inside seating area and then there was an outside seating area. The first time we went, because yes, we went twice, but the first time we went there, we decided to sit outside because we were a large group. There was about 6 of us, so we kind of needed one of the bigger tables. They didn't have very many seats on the inside, so we didn't stay in there, and we wanted to enjoy the nice weather we were having over there in New Orleans, so we took one of the seats on the outside. And it was really nice. The music they had going was like really cool, like a lot of old school stuff, but like old school that like brings nostalgia and things like that you can sing along to and everything. And then another thing going along with the nostalgia, the plates. The plates they have. It's not served on like fancy ceramic plates or whatever that if you drop it on the floor it'll break or whatever. These were served on McDonald's plates. They were literally McDonald's plates. Like in the pictures, when I show you the pictures of the food, look at the plates. You will see, I think one of them had a hamburglar on it. I think there was, what's his name? What's the purple guy's name? I don't know the purple guy's name. I don't know why I want to call him Grimer. I'm got Pokemon on the brain. Oh God. He recently had a birthday, like last year. But he's from McDonald's. The purple guy from McDonald's. Also, Ronald McDonald. Like, basically all the characters they have. And it was funny to see that underneath the meal you were having. Most of us got the burger, which was called the Mama Tried burger. It was... You bite into that, and it is like, oh my God. It melts in your mouth. It's so easy to chew. Like, literally, one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life. No joke. One of the best burgers I've ever had in my life. Like, we were all downing that thing because it was tasting so good. I do believe one of the other of our group got, what was it? Was it the ham sandwich? I think 5 of us got the burger and he got the sandwich, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, so it was amazing. You do have to order fries separately, but honestly, burger is good without it. Their fries, still amazing. I'm not really a big fan of those crinkle cut fries, the ones that kind of like look like a wave. I'm not a fan of those. But these, I don't know what they were seasoned with, but oh my God, they were amazing. Like, it wasn't just salt. It was something else. There was something else on it that made it taste so amazing, and it just paired really well with the burger. It was amazing. So I will say this. That first day when we were all eating the burgers and everything, trying it for the first time and just falling in love with this place, we forgot to take pictures. We forgot to take pictures of the food because we were really hungry, and the food was amazing. It was incredible. Like, you could not stop us once we started eating. And then obviously we realized what happened afterwards, and we were like, nobody took a picture of it. Nobody took a picture of anything. Afterwards, you kind of got, like, the food was so good. You got that, I don't know what it's called. It's not the food coma, but basically that feeling, like, kind of when you have, like, Thanksgiving dinner or the turkey on Thanksgiving, where it's like the only thing you really want to do after you eat it is just go to sleep. Like, you're going to be so sluggish afterwards, you just want to go to sleep. And I was like, yes, that's the mark of a good meal. Because it's like, you had an experience, and now you just need to bask in it. just enjoy what you went through, because it was amazing. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I cannot stress it enough. The food was phenomenal. It was incredible. So yeah, along with the one of my friends called it like nostalgia of having the McDonald's plates as what was served, the food was served on. There was also like little things, and I'll show you right now because we did take pictures when we went back the second time. There were random things spread throughout the restaurant once we actually sat on the inside. There was a hat that was in one of those little candy turnstile thingies that said, "Make chicken fried steak again." Kind of like in the same way of the "Make America Great Again" hats. There was also signs in the bathroom that were hilarious. the salt and pepper shakers that look like or they were on top of cars. That was cute. Also, whenever you ordered, they gave you like I don't know what you'd call it. I know at Whataburger it's called a table tent, but it's like basically the identifier that your order is this thing. They had like toys, like little animals. I think one was a narwhal. I saw a whale. I think there was an alligator. Various things. It was like, yeah, how does this like quirky, kooky place get like so famous? And it's like, it's the food and the staff, because obviously since we went there the first time, we didn't know what to get, and we were one of the first couple of people that were there waiting for the restaurant to open. And aside from the couple that had told us like, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good, we talked to the person who was taking our order, the cashier. And they also went through like, hey, this is good, like obviously knowing that we're not from there, that they kind of had to go a little slower because we're new to the whole experience and everything. And they were even talking to us, like, because there wasn't as many people there just yet, they were talking to us about how busy it was since spring break was the previous week for them. And they're like, oh, we're just enjoying the fact that it's like calming down and everything. And it was chill. It was really chill, like so cool. Like a quirky chill. I don't know if that's a type of vibe, but that's the vibe they were giving off. Like the whole place was super quirky and everything, but it was chill. Like you could enjoy your time there. There was no like, oh, we gotta rush, clean all these places and get everybody out, all fancy and everything like that. Like those really high-end restaurants. But it also wasn't just like, oh, it wasn't like a rundown place. It was a well-kept place that just had a kooky vibe to it. We all tried the Mama Tried burger. I believe this is my burger. I'm not sure. It was one of our burgers because the second time, another one of the members of our group decided to get the bologna burger, the fried bologna burger. Sorry, fried bologna sandwich. It wasn't a burger. It was a fried bologna sandwich. That thing was thick. Like, oh my God, that was thick. There was no way they did not make that bread on its own. Like homemade bread. Because that was big. Like Texas toast is the biggest thing I've ever seen. That bread was huge. Like, oh my God, like the size of your face huge. It was insane. I didn't try that one. My friend did. When he was eating the fried bologna sandwich, he was like, oh my God, it's good. It's good. I don't know if it was as good as the burger, or if it was just a good sandwich, but it looked good. It looked delicious. One thing that really surprised me about that Mama Tried burger, I'm not a fan of mayonnaise. I'm not a fan of mayonnaise. I see it on a burger, I'm just like, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to eat it at all, or I try to scrape it off. This burger had mayonnaise. I didn't know it had mayonnaise. The description of the burger, I did, but it didn't list mayonnaise being there. I didn't know it had mayonnaise. I thought it was cheese. So I tried to, that was me rationalizing it. I thought it was cheese. Somebody else, one of the other people in our group said, no, that's mayonnaise. And I was like, no. He's like, yeah, that's mayonnaise. And I was like, don't tell me that. Don't ruin this burger for me. And he's like, that is straight up mayonnaise. Or some kind of mayonnaise that, saucy mayonnaise. Like they've created their own sauce that used mayonnaise. But they did it in such a way that it didn't taste like mayonnaise. And that's why I couldn't tell that it had mayonnaise. And I was like, oh my God. I just ate mayonnaise. It blew my mind. I was like, I didn't even know this had mayonnaise in it. And I still love the burger. Like I got it all the way. I did not take anything off. I didn't remove anything. I didn't add anything because it didn't need it. It was perfect the way it was. I am surprised that I liked it with the mayonnaise. So a few of my friends did also give their own comments on having visited the Turkey and the Wolf, and obviously us going back twice was an amazing place. Hands down, it was an amazing place. And they gave their own reviews that I will be adding in here now. So the first review is from who I'm calling the Mama Fox. She said, I rave all the time about Turkey and the Wolf. She was the one, Mama Wolf was the one that told us that Mason Hereford, still don't know how to pronounce his last name, was on Iron Chef, and that the restaurant was named the #1 restaurant in America in 2017. She was the one who gave us that information. She was also the one who suggested we go there. Like, when I heard the name Turkey and the Wolf, I was like, okay, that kind of sounds weird. I don't really know if I want to eat at some place called Turkey and the Wolf. What the hell are they gonna serve or whatever? Honestly, glad we stopped there. So glad we stopped there. The other review is coming from my friend whose name, or I'm calling, Pufferfish. It was eccentric and quite welcoming. Nostalgia everywhere, and quality food. Honestly, I kind of felt at home when eating there, as dumb as that sounds, lol. I will definitely go back if I am ever back in New Orleans. And honestly, I agree with this. Like, it is definitely one of those places. It is not a high-end restaurant, but it is one of those places that you just have to go and try at least once. Like, even just trying it one time, it will make you be like, oh, I need to go back there again. I need to go back there and try all of their other meals. Because there was I believe it's called a collard green melt or a collard melt. I don't know the full term or the full name of it. But I've heard it described as being like a veggie sandwich without it feeling like it's a veggie sandwich, like a vegetarian meal. And I'm actually curious about that. I've never had collard greens, and I'm curious to know what that tastes like. Also here, one of my friends also decided to try their salad, which literally looked like it was just a big chunk of lettuce with bagel seasonings dripped all over it. And it was good. It was a good salad. Like, I tried a little bit of it. It was a good salad. Not something I would always eat because, like, I'm a meatitarian. That's why I went straight for that burger. But it's definitely one of those things I would definitely like to try at some point. They, like I said, they don't have a really big menu for you to choose from, but the things they have taste phenomenal. It is amazing. Obviously, I don't have actual food to show you because it was a few weeks ago, and I would have eaten the burger no matter what. But yeah, it was great. My final ranking of the entire experience being at the Turkey Wolf, with the atmosphere, the staff, the food, the prices. Honestly, I have to say, for me, it might be different for others, but for me, it is a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10 stars because there was nothing wrong. They made me like mayonnaise. Not on all sandwiches, but on that burger, I enjoyed it. And it was one of those life-changing meal moments. That is the only way I can explain it. A life-changing meal moment where you bite into it and it's like you were transported. You are Anton Ego in Ratatouille and you got transported back to when you were a kid. It was amazing. It was insane. It was phenomenal. Like, for reals. If you ever have a chance, if you ever get the chance to go to New Orleans, please, 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 I urge you, go to the Turkey and the Wolf. It is amazing. You will not regret it. You will not regret it at all. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I do have another food review that we will be doing of another place we visited when we were in New Orleans as well. And that place was pretty dang good. Like, it's really good. I'm super excited to record that one as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.